David Baye here from MuscularDevelopment.com. I am here with your now two-time Australian Pro champion and two-time Arnold Classic figure champion, Candice Keene. Congratulations on a solid win last night.
Thank you.
Talk to us a little bit about coming down to Australia, travel, having to flip-flop airplanes and everything right after the Arnold, making a long flight.
It was tiring, obviously. I was like going until I got on the plane, and then I slept for the first 9 hours straight, solid, out. But the travel can be hard, but it is what it is. But it's fun, so I enjoy it. So.
Now, as far as the competition itself, obviously what you brought to the Arnold was what you needed to win. Second year in a row, was there any kind of changes? I feel like it's just the standard question. Did you make changes? Did you do anything different? Any sort of special prep that you had to do to take the travel into consideration?
I didn't really do anything different for my prep. I usually do the same things, I guess. I focused more on isolation of the glutes and hamstrings and some more ab work because that's my weak point, I think. So I always try to do more abs, but no, I don't know.
not
I
so
just enjoy
not
it,
so much. Speaking of enjoying it, what do you got going on here in Australia? Are you going to be here for a few days after the show now?
I am till Wednesday. Last year I left right away, and I told myself next year, which is right now, I'm going to stay a couple extra days to enjoy Melbourne because it's an awesome city. So.
Anything specific on the agenda?
No, myself and Stacey Alexander behind me. We're just winging it. We don't have any plans. We're just going to be spontaneous each day and just have fun and do whatever.
That's not a bad way to go for the next 3 days. I'm sure you'll find plenty to do right here. Actually, right along the convention center, there's a river, restaurants, all sort of stuff, nightclubs, everything going on. So I'm sure if you make it down this way, you won't have a hard time finding.
How about
Me?
you?
I'm kind of in the same boat. I'm here until Thursday morning. John and I fly out to New Zealand to cover the New Zealand Pro. Obviously not a figure division there, so we won't be seeing you there. But we got some more work we got to do for Muscular Development tomorrow, but then I got a few days to actually enjoy Australia, which should be nice. Coming from Wisconsin, where it's 20 below zero, the change in weather is a little bit nicer.
Yeah, because here it's summertime right now in Australia.
Yeah, it's like 80 outside.
Yeah, yesterday was really hot, actually. Today
it
was actually pretty hot.
It was bad. I had a 3/4 sleeve shirt on that I've been wearing all day, and Sean was like, "Man, you got to ditch that." So I hope nobody minds my Slash shirt.
Nice.
I sent out a message to my boss. I'm like, I hope Guns N' Roses is okay for an interview. So
Slash rocks. Come on now.
yeah, who doesn't like Slash? If you don't like it, well then I don't like you. So. As far as, again, obviously not going to New Zealand, being that they don't have a figure division, what's going to be coming up for you in the future? Are you going to be doing any shows between now and the Olympia, or just taking some time off and focusing on that?
I am going to take some time off and focus on the Olympia because I want to go in the Olympia my very best, if you know what I mean.
Your very best. For the Olympia, how long, not just for the Olympia, but for any show, what's a normal prep time for you?
Normally it's 12. I kind of started at 16, but just to get my mental state into it, and then
cut out the junk food and stuff.
For me, it takes a few weeks for your mental. You have to get in there mentally. So, but then it gets hardcore at 12. But I may just start at 20, so then it'll be hardcore at 16. So I will bring in my best.
Give yourself a little bit of extra time, and as we know, the judges rewarded Nicole Wilkins with a little bit leaner look than some of the other girls at the Olympia. So maybe you planning on just doing your own thing? Are you kind of going to be chasing Nicole this year with her leaner look, or what are you thinking?
I find that when I just do my own thing and focus on myself, I do better. So I'm just going to focus on me and bring in my best package and just do that and see if I like it.
That sounds like a pretty solid plan. Well, we're gonna let Candice get back. I think John almost fell on us. The people here in the expo are running around like crazy, and our cameraman almost got taken out. So anyhow, we're gonna wrap.
So many people over there.
They're everywhere. Well, we're going to wrap things up here, let Candice get back to her booth here, and the people looking for autographs and pictures and whatnot. So best of luck for the rest of the year.
Thank you.
I'm sure we'll be talking to you at the Olympia, if not just kind of hanging out at some of theyese events before then. So for MuscularDevelopment.com, this is David Baye with your two-time Australian Pro Figure Champion, Candice Keene, from the FitX Expo here in Melbourne, Australia.